What's up, y'all? We made it. Part 404 of the XG tape number 4. And if they chose JURIN, please teach me how to pronounce that, to anchor the campaign for this release, chances are the team probably felt that this is one of the stronger performances, not that any of them are weak. Rather than defining all these releases by stronger versus weaker, they're more easily categorized by different flavors rather than better or worse. All right, let's get the show on the road.
Dad, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh shit. This is already my type of beat.
Last time I checked, you up still hot, still got the fire flavor, can't stop, won't stop. JURIN a real problem on the mic, blast off. When I rock it, I ain't 5'9", but this little giant knows what's really than hip hop. Call it what you want, X-pop, stirring up the pop. Woo, standing on some business, down on my 10 toes, is walking out in for scary, the room about to raise a roof. I don't want no beef on this, it's Kobe great. And while you process, I keep it raw, no kayfabe. They talking way out of pocket, out of the unpaid rate. Go ahead and get it off your chest, but you ain't no shade. Ha, too rare with a clarity, top integrity. Graduated with pedigree, get them shook and settling. And I always decide for the beat, no rap parody. My level be extraterrestrial, so tread carefully. Yup, still hot, still got the fire flame flavor, can't stop, won't stop. JURIN a real problem on the mic, blast off. When I rock it, I ain't 5'9", but this little giant knows what's really than hip hop. Still getting harder. Must be a hard pill to swallow. Cause I'm a hard act to follow. So don't bother.
You said I'm a hard act to follow on the last bar of the last song. Oh man.
Dad, are you sure?
I gotta tell you right now, this song is right in my pocket. From the beat, to the lyrics, to the swag behind it. If I was still producing and they asked me, I can choose to work with just one of these 4 girls, and they gave me these last 4 tapes to make my decision off of, I would definitely choose her. I'm not gonna say her name until someone teaches me how to pronounce it, because I don't want to disrespect the pronunciations. I'm gonna just pretend that her and I are best friends, and I'm gonna call her Jay. I'm gonna keep this one short. There's not really much to analyze or break down. Top to bottom, on point. What's interesting about mixing songs like this is that the human voice lives in a certain frequency range. And when you use samples like this beat did, a lot of those samples sample other voices that also live in those frequency ranges. And if you don't mix that down properly, it's gonna sound jumbled, it's gonna sound muddy, it's gonna sound like a mess. If your vocalist has a slightly lower or higher voice, the frequency range within the human spectrum kind of goes up or down by a little bit. So you kind of got to be mindful of that. And there's ways to EQ it to make sure everything is living in its own place. But that's just a little hurdle for any engineers who are mixing down a song like this. Hold on, I don't like it when she looks away like that. I need a little bit more attention. Yeah, I just want to feel seen. So I'm going to keep it a buck. When I saw that first Cypher video, my homegirl Jay right here, it was probably my least favorite. But after this 4 episode saga that we've gone through together, I'm putting all the girls at S tier and I'm gonna put Jay at S+. But that's just due to it matching my particular taste, my particular pocket of what I like to work with. So I know y'all call it a bias. I think that's one of the coolest terms to call your favorite. From that first line, last time I checked, yup, still hot. That flavor of charm and wit is the one that I'd want to embody if I ever became a rapper. And of course I'm saying that not knowing how much of these lyrics that she wrote. But before I let y'all go, I want to tell you guys something really important. A lot of the legendary hip-hop icons that you would know the name of, I'll tell you that the way they feel is that people from overseas revere and respect hip-hop culture more than the people at home. And if you're somebody from the United States and you respect and revere hip-hop, promise you they're not talking about you. But you can't tell me that you can't think of a few newer rappers who looked at one of the innovators and told them to sit their boomer ass down. That they don't care what they think, they just want to do what they want to do. And that kind of I don't care rebellious attitude has a place in society. We need all kinds in this world. But as far as how is that going to make a hip-hop icon feel after they laid the groundwork for these other people to make bread off of now, probably not going to make them feel very happy. Probably not going to make them feel very appreciated. And I'm sure some of y'all can recall lyrics of hip-hop artists bragging about going international, making Japan yen, making that foreign money. So I don't know who's writing these lyrics or how much of these lyrics these girls are writing, probably depends from song to song. But this movement in general, X-pop, I don't know how many little thank yous and I see yous that they express through all these homages. And I know a few people are gonna feel like if hip hop is happening overseas, that's not real hip hop. If you're one of those people, I love you. I'm not gonna tell you how to feel, how to think, how to view the world, but I'm from New York. This is the birthplace of hip hop. We didn't discover it at a certain age. You were born into it. Hip hop is our culture. And I'm telling you, hip hop is a voice for the voiceless. Hip hop is about peace, love, and unity, partying under one umbrella. It's about battle culture. And if I see somebody from overseas or at home embodying those things, the last thing on my mind is to say that they're not good for hip hop. And I'm gonna give you a little tidbit that you're not really gonna hear from anywhere else. When hip hop was happening in the late 70s and 80s in New York, you'd walk in, see all these former warring gang members now partying together, doing these art forms together. Almost every single one of those parties had Japanese people in it. But you'd walk into a hip hop party, you'd see blacks and Puerto Ricans and Cubans and Jamaicans and Japanese people. Most of the people who complain, I feel they're from a community that's more binary. There's just two main races. So any other race that they see popping up in their notifications, they're gonna feel like they're touching their stuff just based on appearances. And I'd feel the same way if I grew up in a town like that. New York is the most ethnically, religiously diverse place in America. Hip hop happened because all those people in the gutter from all different backgrounds stopped killing each other and started partying together. Enjoy y'all day, and just take 20 seconds to tell me in the comments how you would rank these 4 videos that XG blessed us with. Who's at your top? Who's at your bottom? And if you got another extra 20 seconds, tell me which one you would choose to represent you in a rap battle for your life. Peace. One love.